Why are you filming yourself so close, M&Ms? And why are you using your viewers as your emotional tampon?
Hey, sugar people. Okay, let's make a video. Emma's not been feeling too good, guys.
The sugar diet. Blame the sugar diet and blame your past diet because of having so many seed oils and so many processed foods and pasta and grains and all of that. It happens to everybody. It happened to me that I had some starches and seed oils, and yeah, I gained like 10 kilograms, but yeah, I lost it. And yeah, whatever. And I don't crave so much junk food as you are.
Hence why I have not made any videos for a while. But I'm starting to feel a little bit better today. And so here we are.
Well, if you have I interrupt a lot. If you have no energy and you don't feel well to actually make a video, what can I expect you to actually pay attention to information that you never heard about? You're just going to listen to Skeleton King and the other people who are like, yeah, whatever. I don't know how can even someone make up that the thing that Cole is actually a nice guy. How is he a nice guy? I can't imagine him being a nice guy. Okay, would feel totally unsafe, and I wouldn't trust him to just even be like 2 meters away from him. I would need to be like 10-20 meters at least if he was like in the area. So how can somebody watch his videos and actually listen to them?
Okay, I want to have a look at some comments on my most recent video to sort of get me going. Okay, let's get us
But have some sugar, man, and have some energy.
chatting and talking. So my most recent video was actually 5 days ago now.
And you haven't uploaded for 5 days again. So, yeah, there you have it. Sugar doesn't give you energy. It's debunked. It doesn't fix anything. Yeah, there you have it. I could finish this video right here.
I was talking about how I am doing my own sort of sugar diet now, how I'm working with things. As I said, I've not been feeling too...
Yeah, sorry for interrupting again. So she's doing her own version of sugar diet because she wasn't satisfied with what Cole was recommending. So she thought that she's going to experiment with what was the name? Like seed oils, because basically she was eating like nuts coated with sugar, and toxic nuts coated with sugar. Imagine eating that. And she was eating the jellies, which have like tons of chemicals, and yeah, has some sugar, of course, and concentrated flavors. And what else it was? There was that fizzy drink which had sweeteners, okay, and coloring agents and all of that.
great. So I think it's important to sort of take care of yourself first, really, over and above all the other things. Of course, kids first, then yourself. Anyway.
How can you take care of yourself without giving yourself the building blocks that are going to take care of your body? It's impossible to do that on just sugar molecules and like toxic chemicals. And I don't care that you don't approve my message or whatever you're trying to discard it. Like, I don't care about that at all. I'm making this video for someone who actually will listen.
So 5 days ago I made a video like updating everybody, and we've got some comments as usual, so let's have a look. Somebody said, I do Skeleton City Pyramids, level 2 and 3, a good mix of fruit, lean meat and veg, mindless eating and not caring. a devil may care eating pattern is how I got overweight. So yeah, me too. So I got overweight by mindless eating and not caring. But I just want to
Seed oils, mainly seed oils. Just admit it.
confirm that that's not what I'm doing. You know, in the video I talked about how I've been eating more intuitively, still very high percent sugar because that's intuitively what I want to eat. But that is not mindless eating. So I have not been mindlessly eating and not caring. I have definitely been caring and definitely try to be as mindful as possible every time I'm eating. So I'm focusing a lot on, you know, really trying to listen to what my body wants so that I can avoid getting further over.
You have no idea what your body wants. Your body knows what it wants, but you completely deny it. Because, yeah, obviously you're scared of liver. And if you're scared of... It's one thing to be scared of eating liver, and you would at least eat other parts or whatever. Or at least some type of good meat. But yeah, you're not really doing that.
Overweight and hopefully drop some weight too. So this week I haven't been weighing myself. Had a lot going on, and then it was my period, and then I was like, well, I'm definitely not going to worry about my weight when I'm on my period. And I mean, guys, this is obviously a different situation for me. This is a different position for me, if you like. I wasn't coming from this position before when I was making my videos about the sugar diet. Obviously, I was very focused on losing weight at that time, and although that is something I do still want to do, I think it's important for me to try and find the root cause of my issues.
The root cause is that you're not getting enough nutrients, and you end up overeating on foods that don't have those micronutrients. And yeah, that's the cause. And you really wouldn't need to lose much weight, okay? Like, it would happen just naturally on my diet, or a cooked version at least of it, like something that Paul Saladino recommends. And you could still get honey, you could still eat fruit, and you would be better off listening to Paul Saladino than listening to Skeleton King or Cole.
Which actually brings me on to a comment from somebody who I normally don't agree with. Sorry, just adjusting there. We normally don't agree, but this person still continues to comment, which is fine. I'm happy for people to comment. But at this time, I actually agree with what he's saying. So he said, your body isn't a result of your diet, as you stated, not directly. More importantly, your diet is a result of your emotional wounds, your brainwashed beliefs about yourself, like everyone has. To be healthy, you have to have undone all the trauma, but no one looks there. They think a Band-Aid is the answer. Quotes, just stop eating XYZ and you'll lose weight, end quote, only to put it all back on because the behaviour and internal dialogue hasn't changed. If you want real dietary help, you need to go within and sort yourself out, or else the excuses won't stop and you'll continue the trauma cycle. Once you do that, your diet will be a result of your internal health, and then your body will change accordingly. Most people start at the body and the diet and never feel on track because they're not. So,
which is false, because no matter how good you are treated by your family, and let's say you have people around you who love you, and you also love them back, and everything goes well, but you're eating McDonald's and you're eating a lot of seed oils, your body is still going to change in a bad way, okay? So yeah, this is completely false. Like, you can have the most beautiful life, and if you are on seed oils, then yeah, this is what this is what happens. You're getting overweight. It doesn't matter how much trauma, or even the other way around. Let's say you have to deal with a lot of stress and work and whatever, and trauma, but you're eating a really good diet. You're probably gonna have some dark eye circles or whatever, but you're definitely not gonna be like super overweight.
Yeah.
So it's just cope. It's just cope and M&Ms. Coping on M&Ms.
This is where I'm coming from right now. So, like talking about like emotional wounds and stuff. I'm not going to make this an Emma therapy session because I don't think anyone is interested in an Emma therapy session. But I do want people to know that actually, if you do have this deep-rooted trauma,
somehow it can be the cause that you're like stressed out and whatever, and because you're also not getting the right nutrients, you're like hormonally imbalanced, and you reach out to eat foods that we are like not supposed to eat.
Emotional wounds, unhealthy sort of mindset and patterns going on. You know, focusing on fixing that sometimes can actually help you to fix your weight problem rather than eliminating certain foods. So I'm still very much of the belief that sugar is my preferred fuel source for my body. Yours might be completely different. I know that I feel much better when I have more sugar.
Okay, then have some more sugar and see how it goes. But you haven't uploaded in like 4 days or something. Again, 5 days are going to pass by, and then another 5 days are going to pass by in between your videos, and yeah, not much going on really. So it's clearly not okay. And I have nothing against sugar, because yeah, I do consume some sugar, and yeah, just it shouldn't be your primal fuel. That's for sure.
And everybody likes to make a meal out of that, let's say, just for the lulz. People like to think that all I eat is sugar. So I don't just eat sugar, guys. Like, I've done experiments over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, you explained that you had some bread and butter, okay? How does that have the building blocks? It's just some fat and whatever. But if the butter was pasteurized and all of that, it's not much really. It's better than to be a vegan, 100%. Because I think it still has vitamin A or whatever. It's better than to be a vegan, but it's just not going to be enough. And bread, there's no reason to eat bread. But yeah, how can I explain this? And she doesn't even know that bread actually has seed oils. Sometimes it doesn't, but still, man, yeah, it's not too good.
And maybe month where I've like made videos talking about how I have done like almost a candy only diet. I've done obviously very high sugar fasting type diet, and now I'm focusing on more of a mixed diet, but it's still weighted more towards high sugar than anything else, because that's what I like to eat. So that's always going to be my go-to source. And people say
that's the only thing you like. I also like when I crave some carbs, I have some fruit juice, okay? It's fine. I also like sugar, okay? In that way, you can call me like a sugar addict or whatever, but I do have not as much as Emma, definitely, and not as much as Durian Rider, but I do have carbs, okay? In terms of fruit and fruit juice. But to believe that that's the only thing I like, no, 100%. No matter how much sugar I eat, I'm gonna want to eat some raw meat.
Say, well, you're addicted to sugar and that's why it makes you feel better. Well, no, because there are so many other things going on that are not related to sugar that are affecting my mood, and affecting how I feel and what I'm doing and all the different things. Like, you know, sugar fuels my body and I feel that.
Man, it fuels you in terms of having energy to move from A to B or something, or but it's not something that maintains you, okay? It's just a simple molecule that that gives you some energy to be able to move and hunt some animal, and yeah, that way you are getting what actually maintains your body.
So whether or not you agree with that is really irrelevant and nonsensical, because you...
To make it very simple, sugar is like the charger of your phone, okay? You charge it up. It can act that way, but you can also run on fat, okay? But let's say sugar is the charger, and the components of your phone and all of that need to be maintained, okay? Because if your screen goes off or whatever, because how can I put it? You did not change certain parts in time because it burned out or something, and it wasn't properly maintained, because the maintenance would be the animal products. Because of that, let's say your screen burns off, and now the screen has burned off just because one microchip wasn't replaced in your phone, and you did not taking care of it by eating meat, okay? Because that's why you eat meat, for maintaining the health of your body, okay? And same way, the fats can be used as energy, just like sugar is used as energy. And that's exactly what you need to know. Sugar alone won't build your cells, okay? Because what happens is your cells start to self-cannibalize. The less important cells are getting robbed by nutrients, and they lose their quality, okay? Because more vital cells need their nutrients. They need cholesterol and all of that. That's why vegans say that cholesterol is produced in the body and all.
You can't tell me how my body feels on sugar. But anyway, I'm not going to get into it. This is just a sort of chit chat, okay? An update.
Yeah, you're getting like a sugar rush, and now you think that, oh my days, I have so much energy. And probably you keep spamming it, and you end up sleeping like 12 hours or something.
A check-in to let you guys know where I'm at. So it's not that I've given up trying to lose weight, quite the opposite. I'm trying to focus on the bigger picture. You know, a lot of my issues are very deep-rooted, and they come from childhood and continued into adulthood, and I know a lot of people will be able to relate to that. So that's why I'm sort of making this, if you like, so that anyone who does gravitate to me, and anyone who sort of does end up clicking on this video and they feel that way, you know, that maybe they'll find some comfort in knowing that they're not the only person, and that's okay.
Yeah, whatever you're going through, it's easier to deal with it if you're just have a proper nutrition and you're well rested and well treated. But sometimes some of those are lacking, and but nutrition is really important to being like hormonally stable and all of that, and being a calm person.
It's okay to take a minute and really try to look at what the problems are. So like the person said, you know, they think a band-aid is the answer. Well, I never really, and maybe you guys feel the same, I never really felt like I was putting a band-aid on my problems by dieting. I mean, I was sort of just, I thought maybe if I could get my weight under control, my other issues would get under control as well. And that I think is the wrong way round. But it's not like I was consciously thinking, oh, put a band-aid on this or change these food.
Yes, you kind of force yourself into this. It's actually a good thing because it's better than keep on doing the seed oils and starches thing and some meat or just eating whatever cooked food. It's actually better that you're looking for the answers, but you looked for the answers in the wrong place. Okay, it happens. I tried the Dorian Rider protocol, so I know what it's about. But at least the difference is that I came to my senses. Okay.
groups or whatever. I think people need to realize that the only reason I'm making videos even about the sugar diet is because the sugar diet suits me so well because of the foods that I like to eat. So you will never see on this channel me doing a keto diet or a carnivore diet.
How does it suit you well? How many glasses of fizzy drinks can you drink? How many? I don't get it. I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink, but yeah, it's not a fair comparison. And how many jellies can you eat? Like, come on, you eat a handful, and how many more? Like, what? How can you eat so much of jellies? I just don't get it, man. It just seems to be like really strange. It's like a fruit replacement. I would understand if it was some type of dried fruit and you're having some coconut water next to it. Because yeah, that's what basically jellies would represent. It's some type of dried fruit. But yeah, I don't get it. How can you like it? It's impossible.
Diet, or that will never happen because I am never going to be the person that's successful on that diet because I don't like the foods. So I know some people.
But what I recommend are the only foods for humans. There's nothing else. How can you be like whatever, just eating processed sugars? Because that's all you show in your shorts. I haven't seen fruit at all. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's see how much fruit there is. Oh yeah, I saw some fruit juice. This is some type of salad or whatever. Yeah, some type of stir fry. Yeah, there is some fruit. Yeah, but it's strawberries, whatever. I guess watermelon, I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, let's say you do have some fruits. Then why not just stay on fruit and where's the honey or something like that?
People sort of, I've said before, I've tried lots of different diets, and I have tried elimination diets, but I've never really.
I am not eliminating anything, okay? I eat exactly what I want. If I would crave some type of junk food right now, I would go and buy it. And yeah, you should be envy of that. Because I literally can eat just Cheetos or whatever. Not just that, but if I wanted to, I could just go downstairs right now and just buy it for myself. And it's a good position to be in that how to say, it's good to be in that position, that to be able to just go and buy any junk food that you want, but you don't want to do it because you know you're not gonna feel good from that, and it's also not, the taste is going to be disappointing because I already have better foods than that. It's like I figured it out already, but you didn't really, because I bet you're craving some type of junk foods because you told me that yeah, you would have a pizza or whatever.
Really gone to the extent of.
But keep on discarding my opinion. It's your problem. It's not mine. To the at the point where you're discarding my opinion, just because your emotions got hurt, yeah, that's your problem from then. Yeah, you should just watch this video anyway and maybe learn something. And yeah. Because who else really makes videos about you and giving you good advice? No one. But these people are just acting like they are so special or something. Like, you're not special, okay? because I'm gonna move on, and yeah, probably this is the last video I made on you, and next time I'm just gonna cover other topics that is not even related to sugar diet, so I don't feel like so special. Feel like this is a gift for you, and even if you disagree, you should listen to it, because yeah, actually nobody does videos about me because I'm correct, and yeah. there's nothing to this, like you can't prove me wrong, because if you just don't agree about me, don't agree with me about the sugar diet, you're clearly wrong, because this is the only way around what I'm saying. And yeah, I don't care that you have like 3,000 subscribers. Yeah, who cares? Or you're getting 1.5. Like, she's so proud of her viewers, like it's incredible. Like she believes that, oh, this guy is just a small YouTuber, he doesn't show his face or whatever. I already told her, if she's this proud of her viewers, just go and collect the cup already, like not the cup, like the trophy of so many viewers, or collect the sugar trophy. Like, doesn't matter to me. In the end of the day, I'm healthier, okay? And yeah, I definitely have better advice. But I'm actually used to this type of things, because even in real life, I do give advice to people that what they could improve or whatever. And I remember the exact same scenario with an ex. This was way before God. This was like 10-15 years ago, okay? And I told her to stop drinking fizzy drinks, because the sweeteners can cause headaches and can cause neurological damage. And she did not listen, and she was having headaches, but she was buying it anyway. And one time I remember she went into the store and just bought it, and I had to carry it because she wasn't feeling well. And I was like, sure, I'm gonna carry your toxic fizzy drink, just just don't cry. But yeah, we ended up breaking up because yeah, I can't stay with someone who is just so low on energy and drinks like fizzy drinks that are toxic, and doesn't listen to me.
Fully committed to any particular way of eating, because
I'm not committed to anything, okay? This comes naturally, 100% naturally. I'm not committed. I'm so unserious that I could light up a cigarette right now and smoke it, and I would not care, okay? And I would just quit in the next minute. I would be like halfway, yeah, it's not that good, and just throw it away and never think about it ever again. Or any food that I would crave, let's say you would give me like a nice pizza or whatever, and I couldn't get down too much of it, because simply I just can't. What type of fast food do you recommend me to try? Like, what? I don't know, man. You can't show me anything. Unless it would be some type of nice wild meat or something. Even cooked, like a rare cooked, I don't know, deer steak, okay? Oh, yeah. I would try that, definitely. But what else there is to eat? Some type of nice exotic fruit. I had that before. Or something that I didn't have, yeah. Or I don't know, oysters or something. Yeah, I definitely would try that. But what else is there to eat? Nothing. Definitely not jelly, whatever jellies she's having, and fizzy drinks. Come on, like that would be like a total downgrade. And the funny thing is that those fizzy drinks cost as much as fruit juice, or sometimes even more expensive.
Ended up wanting to go back to the foods that I'm comfortable with, which is carbs, which is why I say to you guys, if any diet is going to work for me, it's going to be the sugar diet.
In other words, if any diet would work for you, it would be something with carbs, which is why, because you're already having animal fat, you're having some butter and whatever. What's your excuse to not have actually steaks instead of butter and like fatty cuts of meat and some fruit juice and some orange or whatever? Okay, yeah. And that way you're not having carb cravings because you're satisfied from good fruit, and you're also satisfied from meat.
And I'm not saying the sugar diet hasn't worked.
It hasn't.
I'm saying is my issues that I struggle with are what prevents me from being able to release weight. It's not the sugar diet doesn't work or anything.
This is cope. It's not that the sugar diet doesn't work, but it actually doesn't work in reality.
Like that, or it's not that I need to go and eat liver or whatever some person suggested that I need to go and eat animal liver.
I recommended that, and yeah, I'm proud of that recommendation. The thing is that it's like I said, it's one thing to be disgusted by liver or whatever because you're like not used to the taste, and it would be like super intense to you. And but the thing is, you're not only disgusted by liver. I think you're like disgusted also of raw meat, or when you're like disgusted of raw egg yolks and you're disgusted of everything. Yeah, that's an issue. That's going to be an issue. And you're also afraid to eat it cooked because you don't want to touch it or whatever, and you don't want to cook it. Come on. Yeah, that is going to be a huge issue because it's basically your natural diet. It's like a cow rejecting to eat grass because now they only want to eat minced meat from a pork, okay? And yeah, they're just going to refuse. That's never going to happen, okay? Because the cow naturally is going to eat grass.
And that will cure my problems, which is just ridiculous. But anyway,
Okay, let's get back to that.
Person suggested that I need to go and eat animal liver, and that will cure my problems, which is just ridiculous. But anyway,
I'm not saying that liver magically is going to remove all your issues, because yeah, you probably have done plenty of damage to your body, okay? But definitely some liver would help. That's 100% would give you like better hormones and would give you actually the building blocks better than anything that you eat right now, because you're lacking micronutrients, and yeah, that's just how it is, and that's why you end up craving all these foods. But actually eating liver cooked somewhat, like in, let's say you would cook it like until it's rare, okay, or somewhat raw in the middle, or eating it like completely raw, it does feel magical, okay, for the first time, because you just enter like in a state of mind that you didn't felt before. And I even said this when I had it for like the first few times. I said it in the Gotis comment section that it feels really intense, and the people were commenting like, oh, it's just placebo, it's just I don't know what. No, it's not placebo at all. You enter like in a different reality, trust me, when you're having like you, it's like waking up or something. That's how I could explain it, and I can't really explain that to you, like it has to be felt. But I guess you're just not gonna feel it because you're disgusted by it.
I'm not sure where I'm going with this video. To be honest, I'm just kind of
what? So yeah, this is some type of interesting brain wiring. So she mentions that that eating liver is ridiculous, and now she says that I'm not sure where I'm going with that. So yeah, there's not much logic here going on. It's just feelings, okay? Yeah, I think I can end this video because I have to go to work.
I'm checking in. I've been keeping an eye on everyone else.
Yeah, thanks for watching.